What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Not great, I'm assuming. You know, another red day here. We'll get to that in a second, but really bad way to end the day here. You know, everything sold off pretty hard here in the end, so that's happened a couple days in a row now. Not great at all, but you know. Anyway. Yep, today is Friday, January 7th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. What up, Joe? What up, Monir? Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you guys, as always. Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday. Or unhappy Friday, you know? Yeah, today we're doing the show from Ramenistan. Yeah, like I just said, it wasn't all too bad earlier in the day. Although the Nasdaq and the S&P were down, but at least the Dow Jones was holding the market up. Then at the end here, during power hour, I don't know what happened. Dow Jones just went completely... Oh, that's out of place. I don't know what happened there. Yep, went good. So everything finishes in the red here. So we're doing the show from Ramenistan. Stock market down, crypto down, everything down. You know, what's new? More bleeding today. Unfortunate. But yeah, regardless, got a great show for you guys today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And today for the news, we have a few articles here. We got 2 articles about crypto related, about some exchanges, BitMart and some other Hong Kong exchange. And then we have 1 article today about Virgin Orbit. I believe that IPO today, or went through SPAC, I can't remember. But yeah, Virgin Orbit, that's a new one. That was trending on StockTwits. Not top 10 most active, but it was trending on StockTwits. I think that went up like 20% today or something. So we're not going to talk about Virgin Orbit, but that is an honorable mention. Well, we got an article about that. And then today for the analysis, we'll be doing GME Gamestop. You know, got to talk about that one. Although we didn't talk about it yesterday because it happened in the aftermarket, I did make some extra content after the show about GME, analyze that, and put it in my video yesterday. But today we're going to do a actual live analysis on GME. And then we're going to do DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, or Truth Social. Talked about that one yesterday as well. But that was, again, that was mooning yesterday. But that was also trending today again, so we'll talk about that. And then we'll do LCID, Lucid, because that had some pretty good price action, and that was also trending top 10 on StockTwits today. And then for the Yolos today, got a bunch of great Yolos. Pretty much all GME Yolos. You know, GME is the hot stock today. Apes are going crazy. They want their bananas. So, yeah, we got a lot of GME Yolos. And not really gain corn. It's lost corn. And, you know, Fridays usually are good day for lost corn, because that's when options expire, worthless. So we got a good amount of GME Yolos, got a good amount of GME lost corn there. And, yep, so it should be a fun show today, guys. Nothing too serious. Shouldn't take too long. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. We'll aim for 2 hours today. We'll see. But, you know, if a lot of people come in and chat, then that's fine with me. Then we can, you know, I'm willing to stay as long as you guys want me to. And what up, Peasy? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Lucid about to have a ton of shares unlocked January 19th, if I recall correctly. By whom? By insiders? I did not know that, so thanks for that, Joe. That might be a bad thing. We'll see, but thanks for that, man. I did not know that. And, I don't know if you guys care about basketball, but did you guys see the Knicks game yesterday? Let's go Knicks. That was crazy game. We were down by 25 and then hit a buzzer beater at the end. So, you know, Still suck, but we're getting better this season. So let's go Knicks. All right. Let's do it, guys. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Do you think XCLA news call option price can go up? Investors in XCLA need to pay close attention to the stock based on moves in the options market lately. This is because January 21st, $2 call had some of the highest. We can check it out, Monir. I'm not exactly sure what's going on in the option market there, but we can check that out right now. Saudis own the shares. Interesting. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I'm assuming like the Saudi billionaires, the sheiks and stuff. So I don't know. I don't think they're either gonna dump it or hold it. So I don't think that's a good thing. It's either neutral to bad, neutral to bearish. So yeah, but I did not know that. So thanks for bringing that up, Joe. We'll get to that. All right, let's do it, guys. And boom. So yeah, I was looking at NAKD earlier. Keeps on bleeding. So honorable mention here, NAKD, naked. Well, it's not naked anymore. It's Central Electric, right? Gotta get used to that. But yeah, you know, I did a video on this like last week. Said probably going down to the $3 range, $3 to $4 range. A lot of people didn't like that, you know. But here we are, below $4 now. So we're not gonna talk about naked today. Did it yesterday, but this thing keeps on bleeding, and now it is down to $4 here. Okay, so let's look at XCLA real quick. It's down at 70 now. That's sick. All right, so January 21st. Interesting. That is some pretty high IV. 200% IV. And there's a lot of open interest here, yeah. A lot of open interest. Interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of action going on in the options market here for this specific strike, January 21st. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go up, but you know, it means that people who are participating think that there's going to be a lot of price action. So hopefully that means to the upside, but you know, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go up. It just means there's people are betting on a lot of price action. So hopefully it goes up, but either way, in the next 2 weeks, expect a lot of price action on this stock. I mean, I don't really see how it can go down much further, but it just keeps on making lower lows. This is like extremely bullish right now. Well, the chart looks bullish at least, you know, 20 RSI, all-time low. So, you know, fingers crossed that in the next 2 weeks it does move into the upside, but it probably will. It's more likely it goes to the upside than the downside. But you know, just to be clear, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will go to the upside. So, but that does seem to be kind of bullish to me, Monir. So that's good news. So, you know, hopefully it does run to the upside. Good luck, dude. So to answer your question, do you think the call option price? Do you think the call options will make it go up? More likely than not, yes. More likely than not, yes, but not necessarily. So, you know, hope that works out for you. All right. So let's do it, guys. So the Dow Jones finishes down 0.01%. You know, like I said, Dow Jones is up most of the day. Nasty finish here. Finishes in the red somehow. NASDAQ finishes down 1.1%. And the S&P 500 finishes down 0.41%. And for some reason, the VIX is down here. You know, usually the VIX is inverse of the other indexes. So if the whole market went down, the VIX actually should have went up. But for some reason, it's down 4.23%, under 19 now. So I don't know what's going on there. Some weird stuff going on. But hey, that's a good thing, actually. All right, so let's check out the watch list today. There's actually a good amount of green here. So a bit deceiving, I would say. Let's check it out. You're welcome, O'Near. All right, so Discovery, which I believe is HBO Max. It is HBO Max. What is it called? HBO Discovery, HBO Max, something like that. That's up 16.87%. Very nice. And wow, and Viacom is up 8.16%. So these tend to trade in sympathy with each other, Discovery and Viacom. But those have been getting wrecked ever since last year, since Archegos. You know, Bill Wong. So I don't know what happened today, but that is some huge price action for, you know, these blue chip value stocks here. So, but cloud on me, because I'm in at 40 on Viacom. I've been holding this thing for a damn year, and it just keeps on bleeding down. So, I'm still down on this, but hey, that's really good news for Viacom here. And Discovery. And give myself the clown for buying Viacom at 40. What up, Eric? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. It's a steady drip. Slight whipsaw, not so much volatile. Yeah, that's true. The VIX is a volatility index. This has just been a slow bleed for, like, you know, a couple of weeks here. So that would make sense. But, like, the VIX went down a lot. Like, this doesn't seem right. 4.33%, and everything else, like, wasn't even down that much. So, a little bit weird, a little bit odd, but I'm not complaining. BKKT, do you see good entry here? So we talked about BKKT. I believe Joe had, or he sold them, but he bought them back. He had puts on those. He sold puts on those. So, yeah, dude. I said it was a good entry at like $8. So here at 625. Yeah, that's good entry to me, dude. Not financial advice, but you know, it looks like it wants to bottom out. It looks like it bottomed out / wants to bottom out at around $6. And RSI is at 30. So, you know, it is oversold, undervalued. And you know, this is a big cup here. Big cup and handle. Well, cup in the making. It's not a cup yet, but, you know, it didn't bottom out yet. But this looks like a cup in the making. So that's a bullish indicator, you know. Eventually it should come back up to 40, 42, 46, or, yeah, 42. Or 50. Complete that cup. Gap down here at 12. So should come back up to 12. So yeah, you know, it does look really bullish to me. The chart does, at least. A lot of bullish indicators. And really no neutral or bearish indicators. So, absolutely, I think this is a good entry. I mean, I said that at 8, and it just keeps on going down. So, you know, not financial advice, but it does appear to be a good entry, for sure. So, good luck to you, man. Peasy, I'm not sure if you familiar with like selling options and whatnot, but another strategy you can use is selling puts. So you can sell puts for the you can sell puts for like the 6 strike or the 550 or the 5 strike. So that way you make money either way. You know, you make money on the premium, and if it goes below the strike, then you're forced to buy the stock. So if you sell for the $6 strike, you make money on the premium, and if it goes below 6, then you have to buy it at 6. So it's like a win-win. You get your premium and you get the shares, and then you can turn around and sell calls. That's called wheeling. So I don't want to get too complicated, but consider selling puts. That's a good strategy to use in like a situation like this. You're welcome, dude. Low rotation into small caps and other sectors. Yeah, that's what it seems like. But yeah, we'll get back to the watch list in a second here. Yeah, I did sell puts on BKKT 950-ish and sold when they went in the money the day of expiry. Luckily, it didn't have to take the assignment. Yeah, that would have been pretty rough. 950 assignment because it went back down to what, 550. TXMD is goodbye. Let's check it out. Okay. So I think I looked at this already. This looks really familiar here. But yeah, it seems to be a pretty decent buy. Not like an obvious buy, but this did seem to bottom out at around 35. And then it jumped up here, and then it filled the gap here, so I think I looked at this the other day for you, man. And I said it looked like a pretty decent buy at 40. So now it's at 38. So yeah, it looks like it wants to bottom out / bottomed out at 35. And RSI's at 40, so not quite oversold and undervalued, but, still below average RSI there. And, here's a cup and handle, possibly, at 80 cents here, so. And there's also a gap way back here at 210. So that's probably going to take a while. Probably going to take a while before it gets back to 210. But eventually it should. So you really can't go too wrong here buying in. So I would say, yeah, this looks like a pretty good buy right now. Although it's not like an obvious buy. But, I would say a pretty good buy for sure. So yeah, I'd support going long. Maybe it'll get a little lower to 35, but you really can't go too wrong here. So yeah, it looks like a pretty good buy to me. All right, back to the watch list. So yeah, Discovery, Viacom, mooning today. I don't know why, but those had really good days. And then we got GME, up 7.32%. We'll discuss that first today. That was the big stock yesterday and today. Then we got Virgin Galactic. So I don't know why Virgin Galactic is up, but Virgin Orbit, which we got an article about, did IPO today. So maybe that's trading in sympathy. I don't know. But Virgin Galactic is up. A lot of memes in the meme index are up. DraftKings up 5.58%. Peloton 5%. Novavax is up 4.28%. Looks like travel stocks are up. Airlines, cruises, and like hotels, hospitality. Although those have been trading like meme stocks for the past year now, ever since the C19. But yeah, Norwegian, Airbnb, those are up. Carnival Cruise, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, Southwest Airlines, JetBlue. Those are all up, so really good for travel stocks there. Alibaba. Hey, Alibaba may have bottomed out. I don't want to jinx it, but it's holding pretty strong at like 120. So maybe that's the bottom. We'll see. AMC up 2.36%. Looks like financials. Take a drink here real quick, guys. A little stuffy. All right, my bad. Yeah, so it looks like financials are up too. Yeah, Yeah, we got Discover, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Those are all up. Robinhood, meme stock there. That's up 2%. Pfizer's up 1.6%. Wish is up 1.47%. So a lot of memes are up. Yeah, the meme index is up 1.19% today. So that's good. More J&J is up 1.35%. So yeah, it looks like vaccine stocks are up. TD, another financial there. JP Morgan, another financial. Looks like retailers are up. We had Walgreens, Walmart, Target, Ally Bank, Marriott. So Ally Bank, another financial. Marriott, travel stock there. Morgan Stanley, another financial. So there's so definitely a lot of growth slash meme stocks are up today, especially travel. Well, that's not growth and meme, but yeah, today is being led by, it seems like, growth slash memes, travel, financials, and retail for the most part. Yeah, so seems like the only things really keeping the market up today is the travel sector and financial sector for the most part, and then a bunch of growth stocks. So honestly, not too bad, not too bad. I think the indexes are a bit deceiving today. Don't say that stocks can go lower like 0.0001. Yeah, like Naked, right? NAKD. And then you just reverse split and do it all again. Drink tea with honey, fam. Trust me, it helps. Yeah, my mom used to do that for me. It does help. Should probably do that, but I don't know. Been like pretty stuffy here the last couple of weeks. So I hope I don't have the C19. I don't think I do. I haven't gotten tested, but you know, I do live in New York. Everyone has this stuff now, so anyway, show goes on. Doesn't matter if I got it or not. All right, so on to the red side. So really not too bad on the red side either. Yeah, I think the indexes are a bit deceiving today, because there's like an equal amount of green and red. But let's check it out. So the two worst stocks today on my watch list here are PHUN, Funware, and DWAC, which we'll talk about second today. PHUN down 13.36%, DWAC down 10.44%. So I think that's just some healthy pullback from yesterday, but we'll get to that. Then we got Chewy down 8.26%. Interesting. NRTB, Nutrabrand, or NTRB. Talked about that one last week. Keeps pulling back. Roku down 6.92%. That's pretty nasty. That's in the meme index. So the meme index is up, but a lot of the some of the stocks in there are down a lot today. Clover down 5.67%. Roblox 5.41%. Yeah, NAKD 4.78%. Microvision pulling back 4.46%. Bed Bath & Beyond down 4.37%. CEI down 3.92%. That is that's pushing 80 cents now. Pretty nasty. Tesla's down 3.54%. Honorable mention, Tesla. That's pulled back pretty hard from 1,200 when it hit the high there. What else we got here? Nvidia 3.3%. So yeah, tech is down today for the most part. Nasdaq is down. MicroStrategy 3.14%. Crypto stock there. AMD 3.11% down. Then we have some value stocks here that got hit pretty hard. Nike, 2.53%. That's kind of bad. Costco, 2.48%. PayPal, 2.43%. Netflix, 2.21%. Square, or Block, 2.16%. Oxygen keeps on going down. That's pushing $4 now. Nasty. Yeah, so it does look like tech is really holding down the market today. Blue chip tech. For the most part. You know, some of these value stocks got hit pretty hard today. Uber and Lyft are down. Palantir's down 1.08%. Moderna is down. Interesting. So J&J and Pfizer were up, but Moderna is down. Wonder why. I think I'm going to buy Moderna pretty soon. I don't know. Like, I really like the stock, but apparently it's a meme stock now, so, you know. That's pretty much it. MMAT down. And then we got some minor value stocks here. GM, McDonald's, eBay, Coinbase. Oh, I think Coinbase is down because of crypto. Riot's down too. So crypto stocks down. Yeah, Google, Amazon. Alright, we got a spammer. Get him out of here. Dollar Tree is down today. Yeah, $1.25 Tree. Is that a good thing? Did you buy puts on it? I think you bought puts on it, right? Can't really remember. But you seem to be happy that Dollar Tree is down, so I think you bought puts on that. But yeah, so honestly, overall, not too bad in the stock market today. The indexes are a bit deceiving. It really seems like tech pulled down the market today for the most part. Some of these tech stocks really got hit here. But, you know, overall, not the worst thing in the world. It's just, you know, pretty frustrating when this happens over and over and over every single day, not just in the stock market, but crypto market too. It's not even like, it's just like every single day it's like slightly bearish and it just takes a toll. Just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, and then it just like, and then you look at it a couple weeks later, like, where'd all my money go? So it sneaks up on you. So it's like consistent, constant, like slightly bearish days that just add up a lot. So, yeah, you know, more of the same today. More bleeding, and also, for some reason the market sells off every single day, like in power hour. Like it's always like pretty. It's always up a little bit, or pretty sideways, and then 3 o'clock hits, and then boom, everything sells off. It's like, what the hell? So that happened again today. Anyway, I'm just ranting now. So, yeah, everyone feels the pain. Your pain is my pain is your pain. So, you know, we'll soak in it together. You got puts? All right, congrats, Joe. At least that's, you know, hedging your bets a little there. So, hope you made. When are you going to sell those? Anyway, you know, congrats to you, man. Seems like it's going well. How have you been trading this market? I've just been selling. I've been wheeling, you know, selling puts and then selling calls, which is like not the, you know, most exciting strategy, but it's like a good way to hedge your bets. So I've been selling a lot of puts, not a lot of puts. I've been selling a lot of calls on Bitcoin recently. So they expired worthless in the new year, and I just opened a new position on Bitcoin. I have March 22nd, $75,000 strikes. So that appears to be, and I made those when it was around like 50K. Now it's at 43. So those probably are going to expire worthless. I'm still losing money on Bitcoin, but because it went down so much. But, you know, it's a good way to hedge your bets. So as long as it doesn't go above 75K in 2 months here, 2.5 months, I'll be happy. I don't want it to go down this much, but at least I'm making, you know, some money back there. And I do want it to go up, just not above 75K, but that looks pretty unlikely. And then I'm looking to buy Moderna here pretty soon. Like, I don't know. I really like Moderna. I like the stock a lot. I bought it at 250, sold it at 350. Now it's back down to like 215. So, but now it's a meme stock. It just became a meme stock out of nowhere. So I'm kind of scared to buy Moderna now because, no one takes it seriously anymore. But I'm like, it's Moderna. Like, come on, everyone's using the vaccines. So I don't know, but I'm looking to buy Moderna again pretty soon. What up, Busy Bone? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. As always, bleeding, make it stop. Yeah, I know, right? Tell J Powell. We need more stimmies. Dripping. Feds did this, raising interest rates. Gonna take back to I think you mean 2016. I think you mean pre-2016 markets. Yeah, they did do this, yeah, but to be fair, they also pumped it up so high. They also did cause a historic bull run, and they did warn us that this was going to happen. Jay Powell, he said it himself. They're going to raise interest rates next year. He kept his word. They're raising interest rates, and we all did expect, like, this was pretty expected. We knew the market was going to slow down. I don't think we think it was going to crash. Hopefully it doesn't crash, but we knew it was going to slow down. It's just not a great way to end the year and start the year here. But hopefully it turns around soon. But yeah, absolutely, the Fed did do this, but at the same time they also pumped it. So can't blame them too much. I have $130 put out to March lined up with possibly rate hikes. Good idea, dude. What's Dollar Tree at now? That's not Dollar Tree. I don't even know what Dollar Tree the ticker is, but sounds like a pretty good play, dude. Are those covered calls? How is the risk if not? Yeah, it is covered calls. Yeah, covered calls. So I think I sold, at the time I did it, it was like $2,000 per Bitcoin for the 75,000 strike. So, pretty good stuff there. I don't do naked calls. That's pretty risky stuff. That's how you lose all your money. If something goes really wrong. What up, the giant machine? Thanks for being here, dude. Is DWACW better to have long term? I didn't really look at DWACW. Honestly, it kind of looks the same, to be honest. Really can't say. Like, the chart looks pretty identical. So, I would say not really. It doesn't make too much of a difference. From looking at this, it doesn't seem like it really matters too much. And they seem to be trading, in sympathy with each other, like almost exactly the same. So I'd probably just stick to DWAC stock because there's more liquidity. This doesn't seem like it's too liquid. Average volume 800,000. So I'm not sure actually, but I'd just looking at the chart, I would say DWAC is probably better to have just because of liquidity reasons. Well, thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the show. And please smash the like button for me, guys. Would appreciate that. I dashed puts a few months ago, if you remember. I do remember. Sold way too early. I have the same conviction on Dollar Tree. The LTR. All right. Oh, yeah, I looked at this not too long ago. Yeah, big gap here. 115, so. March? I don't know if March is long enough. Maybe, but, that's not the most time in the world. But, eventually this should come back down to 115. Maybe even 87. So the only thing I'm really concerned about there is the expiration, but I guess you can just roll out if anything. But yeah, good play, dude. Good luck to you. Nothing matters. Stocks go from 130 to 6, and analyst just puts report to reflect the changes. Yeah, they also put reports up to manipulate the price as well. You can't really go too much based off of analyst predictions. Some of them are more legit, they have like integrity, some of these companies, and a lot of these hedge funds don't really care at all. They put out fake reports just to manipulate the price. So yeah, agree a lot with that. Nothing matters. And like the analyst reports, got to take with a grain of salt there. All right, guys. So yeah, that is the stock market for today. Another red day here. Not the worst thing in the world, but another day of bleeding. And slowly losing our money here. Every single day. So, come on, Jay Powell, do something. Yeah, 2016. Got you. I was like, 2016. I think it'd be 2016. That would suck. 2016. That'd be a way back down. That'd be like lower than the C19 levels. All right, guys, let's get on to crypto now. And thank you guys a lot for being here with me today. This is a great start to the show. A lot of people in here. Appreciate you guys a lot. All right. So, wow. Yeah. So, crypto is down 4.28% today. So, more of the same in crypto as well. This is, not the worst day in the world, but 4.28% is kind of bad. So, yep. Bloodbath every single day. So, let's check it out. So, let's start with some meme coins here. Meta Doge down 9%. I still don't know what Meta Doge is. Is it Dogecoin in the metaverse? I don't even know. You just put Meta in front of the you put the word Meta in any coin now, and then it's a pump and dump. There's MetaCraft here. See, MetaCraft up 4,100%. MetaSpace 272%. So yeah, beware, guys. Anything with Meta in front is probably a pump and dump rug pull. Is it a scam? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even think they have to do with the metaverse. They just put the word Meta in it, and then people just buy it for that reason. So, like Meta, anything Meta is pretty much your new meme coin now. You don't really see the dog coins anymore. People are moving on to the Meta coins. Doge whiskey? The hell is Doge whiskey? It's a bottle of Jack Daniels with a Dogecoin on it. That's pretty funny. Doge whiskey up 359%. Meta coin? That's a good one. Meta Meta gambling? That's another good one. Yeah. If I knew how, I would. And then, well, it probably wouldn't end well, it's going to rug, and then people are going to come at me. Check they got it yet? Maybe. There's Meta Gunner, no Meta Guh. There's Meta Gaming. Meta Gaming, no Meta Gambling. There's Meta Gunner and Meta Gaming. No Meta Guh and no Meta Gambling. But yeah, guys, don't fall for it. Anything Meta is just a straight pump and dump. Alright. So let's get on to the legit crypto here. So Bitcoin's down 3%. Below 4,200. So I think it hit 40 or 42,000. I think it hit 41,000 at one point yesterday. So it seems like it's holding 41,000. Hopefully that holds. Meta Gambling Guild. I think that's Meta Gaming Guild. Yeah, Meta Gaming Guild, not Meta Gambling Guild. Meta Gaming Guild. But yeah, I hope 41,000 holds. I thought 43,000 was holding pretty well, and then it broke that. So, yeah, more good. So, Ether is getting hit really hard. Ether's down 6.32%, pushing 3,200. Binance down 5.24%. Solana's getting wrecked here. Solana down 7.83%. Cardano down 4.1%. XRP, not too bad, 2%. Terra's getting wrecked here, 10.35%. Dogecoin. Come on, Dogecoin. Dogecoin is down 3.41%. SHIB is down 5.42%. Chainlink is up. Interesting. Why is Chainlink up? It's like the one thing. It's up 37% for the week. It's up with Chainlink. I used to have Chainlink. I sold it a long time ago at like $9. Clown on me for that. Should have kept that one. Crypto.com down 7.5%. Litecoin. So Cosmos is up. Litecoin down 2.82%. Bitcoin Cash 2.9%. So honorable mention, Decentraland. I saw this article that Samsung is opening a store, like the Korean, electronic company, like the ones that make the Galaxies and stuff and the TVs. They're opening a store in Decentraland, a Samsung store in Decentraland. I'm like, what the hell? So you can buy stuff in the metaverse now, like real stuff in the metaverse, or do you buy a TV in the metaverse? Do you buy phones in the metaverse? I don't even know. Like, so do you you're in the metaverse and you're watching TV in the metaverse? Is that going to be a thing? I don't know. This stuff is ridiculous. Getting pretty ridiculous. But yeah, Samsung is opening a store in the metaverse. FTX down 8.33%. Ether Classic down 3%. So yeah, whole lot of go. Let's sort this out. All right, so it looks like 90% of the coins in the red here. Not many coins in the green, and they're all growth coins. So so it's Secret, Dash, Chainlink, Cosmos, Zcash, Huobi, ICP, Harmony, and Quant. Those are the only things that are in the green today. So yeah, unless you have a big position in some of these coins, you probably got wrecked today in crypto. Yeah, like a website but interactive. When is Samsung gonna make VR headset? I don't know. Facebook is pretty dominant in that right now. A lot of people have the Oculus, but they definitely should. They definitely should enter that space. They'd be pretty competitive. But right now, it looks like Facebook has that on lock for the most part. All right, onto the red side. So yeah, really nasty stuff here. 90% of the coins in the red. Look at that. Loopring is number 1 in the red, down 11.93%, which is interesting because they this jumped to like over $2 yesterday after GME mooned, because Loopring is gonna be part of their NFT marketplace. I think their NFTs are gonna run on Loopring, if I'm not mistaken. So that pumped to $2 and went right back down. So yeah. Value got hit pretty hard today. Value coins, that's not good. So growth and value getting wrecked here. Every crypto getting wrecked here. You know, Terra's down, Solana down, Crypto.com, Ether, Polkadot, Binance, Sheeb. So, yeah, everything down today. Pretty nasty stuff. And again, you know, by itself, this isn't like the worst day in the world. But when when this is happening every single day, you know, for weeks, it starts to add up, and you really see your money start to disappear, and it's getting pretty frustrating. So, yep. More bleeding, more bleeding. Make it stop. So we're under $2 trillion now. Under 2 trillion. We were at 3 trillion, what, like, not that long ago? A couple weeks ago? Like a month ago? So, crypto has lost a third of its market cap. Like, pretty quickly here. That's really nasty. Check the XCH Chia chart. Alright, sure. Okay. Well, this is at an all-time low. I'm not sure what the RSI is because I'm not on TradingView. I'm just on CoinMarketCap here. But this appears to be a pretty decent buy. You know, holding pretty strong at 92. Looks like it's wants to cup here pretty soon. So, you can't go too wrong buying in here. You know, all-time low. It's cupping. RSI is pretty low as well, although I don't know what it is. Kind of looks like a bear flag here, though. That's not good. But, yeah, you really can't go too wrong buying in here at 92. It seems to be holding pretty decent support here, like at the 90-ish range. So, looks like a pretty decent buy. But, you know, not financial advice. This could go crashing down even more for all we know. I don't even know what this is. 267 Chia network. Like Chia pets. That's what I'm thinking of. The Chia pets, the ones with the like grow stuff out of their heads. Anyway, so yeah, that is the crypto market, guys. So all around nasty. Stock market down. Crypto market down. What's new? More of the same. More bleeding every single day. So, you know, hope you guys are holding up pretty decent here. All getting wrecked, but hey, we share the pain. My pain is your pain is my pain. All right, guys. So now let's get on to the news. I got a few articles here. The giant machine. Yeah, I already answered that, dude. Not sure if you heard me, but I said I'd probably go with DWAC over DWACW. It's kind of the same thing, honestly. It looks like the same thing, except DWAC has a lot more liquidity. So, honestly, to me personally, not financial advice, it doesn't seem to be that different, except for the liquidity. So that's why I'd personally go with DWAC over the warrants. All right. But we'll discuss DWAC very shortly here, after the news. You're welcome, dude. And thanks for joining the show today. All right, so today we got 3 articles, 2 about crypto, and 1 about Virgin Orbit. So let's read here. Hong Kong-based CoinSuper clients unable to withdraw funds, tokens. So we're not going to read this whole thing, but Hong Kong-based crypto exchange CoinSuper is reportedly hit by frozen funds. A report by Bloomberg noted that customers are unable to withdraw money or tokens from the exchange, pushing some of them to file police complaints. Okay. So I've never even heard of CoinSuper, but apparently it's a pretty big exchange. And yeah, when they freeze your funds, that is never a good thing. So I don't know what's going on here, but something shady is happening. I don't know. Maybe a Ponzi scheme, and they got no more money to pay out their people, or they got hacked and they don't want to disclose it. But either way, that's not a good thing. And they're not answering any questions either. So that really sucks. You know, F in the chat. F for everyone getting rugged here. So hopefully they resolve this. Hopefully people get their money back, but this is not looking great. Something is definitely going on here, and they need to be, more open and disclose information. So I'd say either a Ponzi scheme or they got hacked, and they don't want to disclose that. But it seems like they don't have the money to pay out their clients here, so no, that's not good. And a similar article. Let's read this one. Iranian immigrant lost $53K in crypto hack, says he faces ruin if BitMart doesn't pay him back. All right, key points. Victims of the 200 million BitMart hack say that 5 weeks have passed since the crypto exchange vowed to return their money. In early December, BitMart wrote in an official statement that it would use its own money to reimburse victims of the large-scale security breach, which the exchange blamed on a stolen private key. Many BitMart customers says they haven't received any form of reimbursement. Okay, so similar situation here. This is like a common thing now where exchanges get hacked. And it's unfortunate, at one point we thought crypto was unhackable. No, it's hackable now. Well, depending on the technicality. But, crypto exchanges are getting hacked left and right. And a lot of them do have the capital to take the losses, but the smaller exchanges don't sometimes. And it's really unfortunate if people don't get their money back. Some of them have been really good. They just took the L, reimbursed their customers. But, BitMart isn't exactly a big exchange, and, they say they're gonna repay their customers, which is good on them, and hopefully they're able to keep their word. This really sucks. So I guess, yeah, the exchange is hacked, not crypto. So it's like a technicality, like crypto can't be hacked in cold storage, but not many people actually use cold storage nowadays anymore. So, technically crypto can be hacked, or the exchanges can be hacked, which hold all the crypto. So yeah. Yeah, stolen private key, no hack. So yeah, it depends on how you mean it technically. But for simplicity reasons, crypto can be hacked now, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, technically no, it can't. But anyway, so this really sucks, and hope they can pay their victims back. But for a learning lesson to everyone, and personally I do this, I only put money on exchanges or keep money in exchanges where they are FDIC insured or have some form of insurance. Coinbase has it, FTX has it. I was going to go with Celsius because they have some insane staking rates, but digging deeper, they are not insured, and makes me really suspicious because it might be a Ponzi scheme. So I'm not putting my money in Celsius. But anyway, I encourage you guys to, if you're going to trade crypto, if you're going to keep money on the exchanges, make sure they are insured. So in case anything happens like this, you know, you'll be okay. All right, and then one last article on Virgin Orbit. So, yeah, this was a brand new IPO today. Virgin Orbit stock pops more than 20% as Branson's company shows off rocket in Times Square. I don't think it's an IPO, actually, but it's a relatively new company. Key points. Richard Branson's satellite launching company, Virgin Orbit, brought a rocket to show off in New York City on Friday, as it celebrated going public. There's a rocket in Times Square, but there happens to be another one on an airplane right now. Virgin Orbit CEO Dan Hart told CNBC. The company is preparing for a launch next week. The company uses modified Boeing 747 aircraft to launch its rockets, a method known as air launch. So, I don't even know what is the ticker for Virgin. VORB? VORB. Yeah, so it didn't just IPO, but last week it did. Damn, it went up 24% today. Pretty good. So I think Virgin Galactic was trading in sympathy with this. But yeah, you know, so pretty good news here. Thought I should share. Although I'm not saying you should buy this. I don't think this is going to end well. You know, they're very behind SpaceX and Blue Origin, although they're public. And you guys know what happens when it comes to IPOs, generally speaking. They tend to sell off quite a bit a few months after they IPO. And I can already see this being a meme stock. It's not like officially a meme stock yet, but Virgin Galactic is, and this is, you know, kind of the same thing. Virgin Space. So I don't have a good feeling about this. I kind of feel like it's going to sell off here in the next few months. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Rocket in Times Square. It's good marketing. They put it in the snow too. That's pretty stupid. You guys getting snow? Finally got some snow here in New York. What up, Marvin? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Glad you could make the show today. Didn't see you around yesterday, but thanks for being here today, man. Yeah, Virgin Orbit is anything like Virgin Galactic, it's probably going to be a good short put play. Yeah, and like I just said, it's not a meme stock just yet, but it probably will be. And it IPO'd, you know, not too long ago. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think it's going to end well. But good day today. All right, guys, on to the analysis. So, once again today we're going to do GME, GameStop, DWAC, True Social, and LCID, Lucid. So honestly, this shouldn't take too long. And what time is it? 5 o'clock, so we've been doing this an hour. Oh my god. 1 second, guys. Alright. So we're making some pretty decent time here, and this shouldn't take too long, so yeah, maybe we'll finish around 6 or 6:30 today. But yeah, a lot of people in here chatting already today, so appreciate everyone. Already a great start to the show, and not done yet. So yeah, this is a great show already. Thank you guys. Please smash the like button. Would appreciate that. All right, GME. I'll just make sure there's no news on all this stuff. All right, no news. All right, let's do it, guys. My bad for yesterday. It's my new gig. No problem, dude. You know, do what you gotta do, get that money. Totally understandable. But, I appreciate you for, making it when you can. It means a lot. All right. So let's do it, guys. So here is GME Gamestop. This finishes at $140.62 today. That is up 7.32%. So this is the big stock yesterday and today. Yesterday in the aftermarket, this did pump up to 175 on the big news that GME is going to have their own NFT marketplace. And I did a video yesterday. Wasn't in the show, but after the show I made some extra content about GME. I said that it was going to gap up at 138, and today is probably going to come back down, and it was probably going to come back down to 138. And I didn't really expect it to come down this fast, but yeah. It already filled the gap today at 138. And GameStop was trending top 10 on StockTwits today, so we'll talk about it once again. So the reason for this pump today was because of, again, the NFT marketplace news dropping. And it did pull back pretty hard here. So people profit taking from that news. So let's go ahead and analyze now. So we do have a cup and handle here in the making, it appears like. Top of the cup being 250. And looks like the bottom is around 125. So that is currently a bullish indicator. That is telling us the stock may run back up to 250 to complete the cup there. And that's all I really see. Oh, I forgot to make the charts. Did I? I didn't put the GME chart. GME was like a last minute decision. So, yeah, I'll update that at the end of the show. But if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Alright, so right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 143 and 135. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 143, 158, 151, 158, 166, 176, 184, 198, 208, 221, 230, 241, and then, yeah, I guess we'll go all the way up. 249, 262, 281, 296, 325, 347, 382, and then the high of 483. How far should we go down here? I'll go to 53, sure. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 135, 120, 112, 98, 91, 75, 63, and then 53. And there is support below 53, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 140, the channels to the upside and the downside are decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if / when this breaks 249 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if / when this breaks 249. RSI is currently at 41. So not quite oversold, and damn it. Well, here's our first ambulance of the day. First siren of the day. Took over an hour, so that's actually pretty good. If they drop a trade-in 50 game for $1 of store credit NFT on FOMO again, that'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah. They give you like 50 cents a game or something like that. I remember back in the day I used to do that. They gave me like $10 for my GameCube. I'm like, what the hell? In-store credit. That's right. Not even cash. If you take cash, it's less money. That'd be a good one, making fun of themselves. All right. So yeah, RSI is currently at 41, so not quite oversold and undervalued, but that is below average. So this may be a good buying opportunity, not financial advice. And this did 12 million in volume today, right around average. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, I think this one is pretty straightforward. We have a few bullish indicators in the cup and handle in the making, and the low RSI. Really no bearish indicators or neutral indicators. So this one appears to be bullish. Right now. I would say in the short and long term. I do think this will run to 250 to complete the cup and then pull back a little bit from there. But for right now, this does appear to be a pretty good buy to me. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. Oh, and like I said during yesterday's show, I thought it was going to pull back to 138, and it already did. So if you want to go long, not financial advice. 140 appears to be a pretty good entry. This is near the relative bottom of the cup. Bottom is around 130-ish. So you really can't go too wrong buying in here at 140. And if for whatever, it seems to be a pretty good entry. And for whatever reason, if this does continue to pull back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And how much would this be? 140. That's a lot of upside. Yeah, and from this current price, 140 up to 250, which is where the cup would complete, that is about a 75% upside. So a lot of upside potential and not too much downside potential. So I would say going long here would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. So yeah, looks like a pretty good buy to me. Not financial advice. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. This is the original meme stock. Apes love it. And again, just based on the chart, there are no bearish indicators here, only bullish indicators, This is near the bottom of the cup, so really shouldn't go too much lower. Not too much downside potential. And there's a lot of upside potential. So if you do decide to short, you're probably going to get squeezed out. There's a good chance you're going to get squeezed out. So it really doesn't make too much sense to go short here, to be completely honest. That would be a high risk, low reward play. Doesn't seem too smart, so I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock, and to everyone looking to take a position. This is GME Gamestop. All right, next DWAC. So here is DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, or Truth Social. This finishes at $54 today. That is down 10.44%. Let's try that again without the ambulance in the back. So this one was very popular yesterday. This pumped on the big news that the Truth platform was going to launch sometime in February. So yesterday the stock ran up to almost $62. So I'm just going to assume that today's pullback was some healthy pullback. But yeah, let's go ahead and analyze here. So this does appear to be a cup and handle in the making here. Top of the cup being around 67.50. And the bottom being around 45. So that would currently be a bullish indicator that is telling us the stock is likely to run back up to 76.50 to complete that cup. And we do have a gap up all the way back here at around the $10 range. I can't even zoom in. Yeah, we'll call it $10. So that would be a bearish indicator that is telling us the stock may pull back to $10 eventually to fill that gap. Now, quite honestly, that looks very unlikely, but you never know. So keep that in mind, guys. Very noteworthy. Gap up $10, bearish indicator. All right. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 55.50 and 51.10. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 55.50, 60.05, 67.50, 74.60, 83.30, 94.10, 120.20. Let's call it 120. 120, and then the high of 175. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 51.10, 48.45, 44.70, 37.65, 16.50, 12.75, 1065, and then 945. So right now at this current price, 54, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if slash when this breaks 1650 to the downside, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if slash when this breaks 1650. RSI is currently at 53, so a little above average, but according to the RSI, this current price of 54 is around fair market value, and this did 6 million in volume today. Pretty good volume. So this pump today, so this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys. So not much has changed since yesterday when we talked about this. So more or less the same. So right now, this stock appears to be slightly bullish, in my opinion. Really, the only bullish indicator is the cup and handle. We have a bearish indicator in the gap up, although, like I said, looks unlikely that's going to happen. And then we have a neutral indicator in the RSI and volume. So overall, this looks neutral to slightly bullish in the short term, I would say. So I do think this has the upside potential to come back up to 70, up to 67.50 to complete the cup here. And from this current price, 54, that would be between a 10 and 15% upside. No, excuse me. That would be between a 20 to 30% upside. So a decent amount of upside potential there. So if you want to go long, I can support going long here at 54. I would say please just sell around 67.50. And if this pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Got a spammer in here, guys. Someone get rid of him, please. I don't know what's up with these spammers. They're just out here now. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice. And this really has nothing to do with the chart itself. But I've seen catalysts like this happen before. I think this is going to be a sell the news event. When this app officially launches in February. I think there's going to be a lot of buying the rumor from now until when the app launches. And just my opinion, not financial advice, I do think it's going to sell off when the app launches. I think it's going to sell the news. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I've seen this with many stocks before, and generally that's what happens. So, if you want to go short, I would hold off for right now. I would wait until this app is close to launching, and then I would come in and short. I think doing that would be a medium risk, high reward play. So I'm not sure how far it's going to go down, but stocks tend to sell off during big catalysts like the one coming up. And in addition to that, fundamentally, I don't really think the company is that great. They were supposed to release a beta in November. That never happened. I don't really see how this can compete with some of the bigger social media companies. And just in general, Donald Trump is not exactly the best businessman. Donald Trump hasn't exactly had the best business record. And that's not being political. So, yeah, if you want to go short, I'd hold off, wait until this gets closer to launch day, and then I would come in and short. And cover, and I would say cover shortly after that. All right. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, or Truth Social. All right, last one. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Busy. Last one, Lucid. Cool. So here is LCID, Lucid Group. This finishes at $42 today. That is up 9.84%. So there was no specific news as to why the stock went up so much today. But this did make top 10 on StockTwits most active. So we'll talk about it. So we do have a cup and handle in the making here, it appears like. Top of the cup being about $56. And the bottom being around $36.50. So that would currently be a bullish indicator because that is telling us this stock may run back up to $56 to complete the cup. And that's about it. Yeah, okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 42.65 and 41.30. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 42.65, 43.70, 44.90, 45.95, 47, 47.90, 49.20, 50.50, 51.75, 52.80, 54.75, 56.25, 58.05, 60.20, 62.15, and then the high of 65. Well, and then the high of 64.85. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 41.30, 39.95, 38.30, 36.50, 34.80, 32.55, 31.45, 30.45, and then 28.75. And there is support below 28.75, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price 42, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 5280 to the upside. The channel starts to open up and get pretty wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 5280. Actually, I take it back. Yeah, so right now with this current price, 42, the channels to the downside are pretty wide up until up until 2245. So expect significant price action if this continues to the downside, and also to the upside. If/when this breaks 5280, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. So expect significant price action if/when this breaks 5280. RSI is currently at 54, so a little bit above average, but according to the RSI, this price of 42 is around fair market value, and this did 78 million in volume today, which is pretty significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. All right, guys, so I think this one is pretty straightforward. This one appears to be slightly bullish. We have the bullish indicator in the cup and handle, neutral indicator in the RSI, and really no bearish indicators. So overall, it looks slightly bullish. So if you want to go long, not financial advice. You missed the big pump today, but honestly, 42 is still a pretty decent entry. Maybe it'll pull back a little bit, but you really can't go wrong buying in here at 42, because like I said, it should come back up to 56 eventually to complete this cup. So I would support going long at this current price, 42, and lower. If this pulls back below 42, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Oh, and yeah, from this current price, 42 up to 56, that is that should be over a 30% upside there. So pretty good upside potential. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. This may pull back, but there's really not too much downside potential. I think the most it would pull back to is 36.50, and that would be around a 15% downside. I just really don't think the risk is worth the reward. I think going short here would be a medium risk, low reward play, I would say. So it definitely could work, but I just don't think your chances are too great. Not really worth it. So I don't think that's a great idea. I wouldn't do that, and I do not recommend that. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is LCID, Lucid Group. Well, it's time to get back into Lucid. Yeah, not bad at all. When did you sell, Marvin? Because I remember back in the day, like a couple months ago, I said it was coming back to like 42. There was like a few gaps, and it did. And now it looks pretty good again. So yeah, it could be a good time to get back in. Not financial advice. All right, guys. So that's all the TA for today. We've been going pretty long here already, hour and a half, which is fine, you know. Appreciate everyone who who came into the show today and everyone who's still here. And let's finish it off with some Yolos here. And we got a few good Yolos today. So let me pull that up 1 second. All right, 3 people still in here. So yeah, that's cool. Appreciate you guys sticking around. All right, this shouldn't take too long. Not too many Yolos today. FES still in. January 20th, though, something happens with Lucid. I think insiders can sell, might be lockup. Yeah, I think Joe said something about that. Up in the chat. Yeah, Joe said, he said the Saudis, their shares unlock on like January 19th or something. So, yeah, that's not a good thing, you know? I mean, it may not be a bad thing, but that definitely isn't a good thing. Either they're going to hold it or dump it. So, that's not necessarily a good thing when their shares unlock. Apparently, a bunch of Saudis have a stake in this, and they're going to get their shares unlocked. Can't recall when I sold it. It was a minute ago. I sold it in the green. All right. So today we have a bunch of GME Yolos here. I think all of them are GME Yolos. So depending on how good the content is, this might be its own video. So should be fun. Let's do it, guys. So let's start off with a meme here. This one is by Koala Logic. GameStonk. So here we have a meme. This came from South Park, the episode that was released not too long ago. So yeah, here's Butters. He's an NFT shill now, and yeah, so it's pretty funny because GameStop is getting into NFTs, and we have the meme here. You got Butters, F him with some NFTs. Basically, he's trying to sell you NFTs, so he gets rich and you get rug pulled. So, yeah, same deal. You buy in a GameStonk for the NFTs, and you're gonna get effed. I'm not saying you will, but there's a good chance you will. So, pretty funny stuff here. All right. Let's open these images. I wouldn't bet on the Saudis holding, so there could be a dump in the coming future. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not a good thing. It's either neutral to bearish. All right. This one is by Reddit admin is trash. I was early. I'm not wrong. See you artards on the moon. And here's some lost corn. So let's take a look. So we got a bunch of GME FDs here. Most of them expiring January 21st, 2022. We have for the 170 strike, 200. We have for the 170, 175, 200, and 950 strikes. And then we have some for the February 18th, 2022 expiry, 170 strikes. So I'm not exactly sure what the cost basis was, but here we can see cumulative profit and loss. He's down 30.5K here, $30,500. Pretty funny because he's actually up 16.5K on stock and down 47K on options. So maybe I should have stuck with stock. So yeah, at this point, GME is around 140, and there is 2 weeks to go until most of these expire. Really not looking great. Not a great chance here. So he still has a decent amount of value here. Little over $1,500. Little over $4,500. And honestly, I think the best play here is to just cut. There is a chance, although it's a slim chance. But I think at this point, you know, $4,500 is still a lot of money. Probably going to lose that if you don't cut it. So I think you should just save face, take the loss, and save yourself. It's actually 48. Yeah, save yourself $4,800. Because if you don't, it's going to zero, most likely. Yeah, the plays themselves. Decent strikes, except for the $950 call there. I don't know what the hell that is. But aside from that, decent strikes, bad expiration, and bad timing. So overall, not terrible, but pretty bad. And he's losing because of that. So, the Reddit admin is trash. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your losses so far. Not over yet, but not looking great. And, yeah, at this point, I think you should just cut. Because if you don't, probably going to lose another $4,800. So save yourself some money. So save yourself some money, dude. But no matter what happens, please post updates. Want to see how this goes. Had to clean my glasses and get my wife's boyfriend's dick out of my ear when I saw the 950 call. Are you retarded? It'll all be literally made back on open. This comment aged well. No, no, it did not. Ain't closing shiz. FD's barely getting. Alright, so he's not selling. Alright. Good luck to him. Yeah, super FD's here. Probably not going to work. Alright, this one is by Gorilla Snactics. GME Slow Build YOLO. Alright, so here we have a bunch of GME FDs. This is what you call ape diversification. Yeah, this is what you call ape diversification here. A lot of different strikes, a lot of different expirations. So we have expirations for, so we have calls for 135, 220, 300, 160, 200, 350, and 950. And we have different expirations of January 5th, January 12th, what is that? No, those aren't expirations. Those are yeah. So we have different expirations here. January 21st and February 18th. So total cost basis, and he does have shares also. He has 300 shares, but we're just really gonna look at the, well, yeah, we will include the shares. So total cost basis is a little over $75,000, and right now he's down a little over $22,000, down 29.5%. All right. So at this point, all right, so the plays themselves, the only ones I can really get behind are the $135 and the $160 strikes. Everything else after that, looking pretty unlikely. And actually, he's down on those strikes. So, and actually, he's down on the $135 and $160 strikes. So, yeah, the plays themselves, generally speaking, bad expirations, or bad strikes, bad expirations, and bad timing. So, all around, pretty bad. And he's down a lot of money already because of that. So, at this point, what do you do? Honestly, I think these are cuts. You can justify holding the 135 and 160 strikes, but everything after that has to be a cut. I really don't think this is going to go to 200 and higher in a month and a half here. But you never know. So I would opt for the more conservative approach. Still have over $53,000 in value here. That's a lot of money. If you don't include the shares, that would be $13,000 approximately. So $13K, still a lot of money. If you don't cut that, it's probably going to zero, unfortunately. So yeah, there's a chance, but looking pretty unlikely. Not looking great. So I think the best option at this point is to cut your losses and walk away, saving yourself $13K before it goes to zero. So Gorilla Snacktics, thanks for posting. Sorry for your losses, dude, but can't feel too bad. This is pretty insane. All around pretty bad plays. And yeah, you're losing money because of that. Not really surprising. So I think you should definitely cut at this point before you lose more money. Save yourself $13K, dude. But whatever happens, please post updates. Want to see how this goes. Yeah, he has 109.50 calls. What the hell is that? Alright. This one is by NoCap3220. GME YOLO. Alright. So we see here. This is also another case of ape diversification. We have FDs expiring January 21st and February 18th. For the 250, 280, 350, and 950 strikes. So I'm not quite sure what the cost basis was, but here he's down a lot of money, down $68,000. Would have been funny if it was $69,000. But yeah, for the most part, he's pretty much down 100% on all of these. Really in the red here. So, the plays themselves, pretty terrible all around. Bad strikes, bad expirations, bad timing, and getting wrecked here as a result. So this one is pretty straightforward, pretty easy. This is definitely a cut. I'm not sure how much money he has left. Probably not much, but probably a couple $1,000. This is probably not going to 250 and higher in 2 weeks and 1.5 months here. So yeah, this is obviously a cut at this point, because if he doesn't cut, he's going to lose everything. So save yourself some money here, dude. Cut it before you lose it. Really straightforward. Nothing else to say. So yeah, no cap 3220. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your losses, but great content. Very entertaining. And yeah, dude, I think these were pretty bad plays. And at this point, you have to cut, because if you don't, you're going to lose everything. So these really don't even have a chance. Very slim chance. But yeah, no matter what happens, please post updates. Please post updates. Want to see how this goes. Man, this represents Wall Street bets. Oh, yeah. Cool. A couple more here. Let's open these up. No, don't even have to. This one is by Very Educated Investor. He has a tag. Drinks beer at 10:05 a.m. That's pretty hilarious. So you're saying there's a chance? Well, let's see. So, more ape diversification here. We have expiries for January 21st, 2022. June 17th, 2022, and January 20th, 2023. So we have strikes for the $170, $400, $500, and $800 strikes. So I'm not sure how many of each he has, but you can see here he's down a lot of money. How much is this? 90, 100. Down over $140,000 and counting. And it's gone. So yeah, the plays themselves. Actually, the January 21st and January 20th, 2023 calls for the 175 strike, those aren't that bad. I can kind of see the logic in that. But the $400, $500, and $800 calls, what the actual hell is that? Come on now. So right now GME is at 140. I guess the January 21st calls have a chance, but pretty slim. Yeah, this one is pretty straightforward to me as well. I would cut everything here except the January 20th, 2023 calls for the 175 strike. That one is has a pretty legitimate chance. The rest, not looking too great. So not sure how much money he has left in these. Probably a couple $1,000. But yeah, if he doesn't cut here, probably going to lose everything. So yeah, bad strikes, bad expirations, and bad timing for the most part. Pretty terrible all around for the most part. So yeah, I think this is pretty straightforward. Have to cut here. If you don't, you're going to lose a lot more money. Yeah, the only one I think you should keep is the January 20th, 2023 calls. Everything else has to go unless you want to lose more money. He also has a meme here from Dumb and Dumber. That's pretty funny. So, very educated investor. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Yes, there is a chance, but a very, very slim chance. So, yeah, all around, these were pretty bad plays. And I think at this point, you should cut everything except the January 20th, 2023, 175 calls. That's the only one that has, like, a legitimate chance at this point. But yeah, thanks for posting. Great content. And no matter what happens, please post updates. All right, two more. This one is by Lumpy Leather, 2151. GME YOLO, January 6th, 2022. So I guess he made these yesterday. So we got a bunch of FDs here. Most of them expiring February 18th. We have calls for the 185, 230, 250, 185, 200, 230, 250, and 510 strikes. And then we have one call for the 200 strike expiring March 18th. So yeah, this was over a $56,000 YOLO, and right now it's down $35,500, down 63%.
Bruh.
So this is not looking great at all. I think the only one with a pretty good chance is, I think the only one with a chance is the 185, maybe the $200 calls, but even that's not looking great. So there's still, but yeah, the plays themselves, bad strikes, bad expirations, bad timing, all around pretty bad. So at this point, you still got $21,000 in value here. It's a lot of money. And we're getting to the point where theta is going to decay very fast. So quite honestly, I think this is a cut. Maybe you can justify holding the 185 strikes. But other than that, these are probably all going to expire worthless. So yeah, like I said, $21,000, still a lot of value, still a lot of money. Cut that now or lose it. Pretty straightforward to me. So yeah, Lumpy Leather, 2151. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Great content. Very entertaining. Sorry for your loss so far. But, you know, this isn't exactly the best play here. And yeah, still got 21K in value. I think you should cut before you lose everything. But no matter what happens, please post updates. Want to see how this goes. All right, last one. This one's a little different. This one's by Leroy Rogers. Am I the only one? I am the one who is single-handedly responsible for GME's after-hours price action. Sold a GME call this morning. So this is pretty hilarious because this was posted 23 hours ago. And he was down 992% on his GME call where he sold it. He was down $1,700. But yeah, for the 145 strike. But GME did pull back below 145, so actually, this finished in the money. Isn't that hilarious? I hope he didn't sell it. I hope he didn't buy it back. So it was looking real bad, and it gave back, and now this actually should have worked. That's the hilarious thing. He was down 99%, and it actually worked out somehow, some way. So this isn't exactly the most exciting play, not the most money, but pretty hilarious how he was pretty much doomed, and pulled back, and he made his money back here. So this is not actually a loss. This is a gain now. This was a loss 23 hours ago. Now it's a gain. But yeah, it's already over. So congrats, dude. The lost corn is now gain corn. So thanks, Leroy Rogers, for posting. Good stuff. Alright, guys. So that's all I got for today. I think most people left. But yeah, that's the show for today, guys. So we went 2 hours here. So good timing. And yeah, that was a great show. Great show. A lot of people in here. A lot of stuff to cover. Great content today. Good articles. TA, Yolos. Probably going to make this its own video, the GME video. So that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you guys for joining today. Thank you to all the regulars and the new people that came in today. And that's all I got. So anything else before we get out of here? Questions, comments, concerns, charts? How many people are still in here? All right, only 2 people, so yeah. If you don't have anything, we'll get out of here, guys. Going once. Going twice. Cool. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought that was a good show. I enjoyed. All right. Hold up. ILUS. ILUS. Okay. I don't know. This one looks kind of scary, to be honest. There's really no support holding this up after here. This is like... There's like very weak support after... like this right here. And the channels are pretty wide too, so the RSI is at 33, so that is pretty low. So, could be a good buying opportunity. But it looks really scary because, today this did break a lot of support. Held up pretty well at 22. But if it breaks 22, next one is probably what? 18 here. And, it's... yeah, this is pretty scary. Wide channels. This can go pretty bad pretty quickly. So, although it does look like a decent buy, I'd probably just hold off for now. Not sure if you're in it or looking to get in, but... if you can get this back at 18, 19, 18... I'd say that would be a really good entry. It seems to be holding strong support there at 19. 18, 19-ish. 18.5. So, I mean, this is a... yeah, I would not buy in here. RSI is pretty low, but I would try to hold off and get this at 19. That seems to be the next, like, really strong support. There's really not that much support after this, and this did hit, 22, so yeah, I think so. I guess if you're in it, just hold for now and look to average down at 19, and if you're not in it, look to buy at 19. That's probably the best thing here. Looking to add, so you're in it. All right. Just need ideas where to add. Thanks. Yeah, I would. Well, you can add at these are the supports here. 29, 27, 25, 22, and 19. So yeah, I would say add at those supports there. But this might come back down to 19. This is not looking too great. Really no support holding this up. But yeah. 29, 27, 25, 22, 19. Those are entries to get in at. STRN. Okay. So this one still looks like it's trying to find a bottom here. It doesn't look like it's done selling off just yet. So I'd hold off for a little bit. See when this starts to, bottom out and catch support. But this is gap down at 580. So that's a good thing. Should come back up to 580. But yeah, this doesn't look like it's done selling off just yet. Probably give it a couple more days, I would say. Yeah, I just observed this one for right now. Give it a couple of days, see when it starts to bottom out, and then come in. And eventually it should come back up to 580. So in the short term, next few days it looks bearish. But you try to catch the bottom, and it should be some pretty fat tendies. So I would say enter soon, not yet. Still looks like it wants to sell off a little bit here. All right, I think that's it, guys. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for joining me today, and thank you guys for staying till the end. Appreciate it. Great show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Cool, and I think that's it. So let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.